In the previous video, we tried answering the question how to describe the internet. Let's move on and try to answer the question, how would you address a single device on the internet? How would you uniquely identify a single entity on the system? In the previous video, we used the analogy of a country as a city of cities. So you had a city with a couple of houses in it, and you had another city with couple of houses, and in this system, if you would like to identify a single house, you would need to be able to identify the city name it belongs to and then identify the house within it, right? If we use a number to identify the city and the house, you would need a city number and then you would need a house number to be able to uniquely identify a house in this system. So if we assume that this is city 1 and this is city 2, and within the city this is house 1 and this is house 2 and this is house 1 and this is house 2. Now if we want to uniquely identify this house, we would say it's city 1 and house 1. But instead, if you want to identify this house in the you would say it's city 2 house 2, and instead if you want to identify this house, you would say it's city 2 and house 1. So when you have this 2 information, you are able to uniquely identify a single entity in this system. And the same idea applies when we talk about the internet, and we talked about the internet as a network of networks. So you have a network here which has a couple of computers on it. Again, for simplicity, we are keeping networks with 2 computers and just 2 networks to talk about this. And you have another network here with 2 computers on it. When you want to uniquely identify a single entity on this system, you would need 2 numbers again. One is the network number and another would be the host number. So if you have these 2 numbers, you can uniquely identify a single device in this network. So again, if you assume this is network 1 with host 1 and host 2, and this is network 2 with host 1 and host 2. So within this system, if we want to uniquely identify this computer, you would say it belongs to network 1 and host 2. And similarly, if you want to identify this computer, you would say it's network 2 and host 1. This idea where the address has 2 levels of representation, it's called an hierarchical address, and the internet address or the IP address is an hierarchical address with these 2 components in it.